To 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's been a deadly week on Mount Everest. The British climber Robin Haynes-Fisher was yesterday confirmed as one of the 8 people who've died on the world's highest peak over the last 7 days.
Yeah, overcrowding and high winds are believed to have been contributing factors. And earlier on the programme, we spoke to the mountaineer Martin Hewitt. He successfully reached the summit earlier this week. He joined us from the Everest base camp in Nepal.
This season, in essence, the jet stream didn't move north for quite some time, and that resulted in a weather window in which a lot of people were trying to get up to summit the mountain. So overcrowding was a significant issue.
Did it feel dangerous to you?
We were very lucky. We prepared well. We were quick on the hill. We had a very professional team around us, and I must have overtaken at least 100 people from the South Col to the South Summit. The big issue you've got is that you have a limited amount of oxygen. Most climbers will use supplementary oxygen in order to reduce the risk of frostbite. And when you're doing that, you've got to get up and down within a certain time frame. And the reality is that there are a number of people on that mountain that simply do not have the experience, the technical skill, the fitness or the robustness to be there. And because mostly Nepali companies will take anybody who's willing to pay, they're on the hill and they shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's interesting that you make that point. So are they too free and easy with selling these permits to people? That's basically what you're saying.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I mean, you pay the money. I mean, there's a number of issues on the mountain which the professional operators and some of the commercial operators that have been here for decades have constantly been trying to fight, push back, try to professionalise what's going on. But ultimately, you're dealing with corruption. You're dealing with people that will take your money and let you go. They don't do any due diligence whatsoever on the people or the clients that they're taking to attempt the summit.
Now, you just to talk briefly about you, I mean, you're very experienced. You were in the military. You're in the middle of doing the Adaptive Grand Slam, which is the 7 highest peaks in the world, and going to the North Pole and the South Pole.
In essence, it's all about trying to demonstrate what can be achieved with disability if you are operating with a professional team and you prepare properly and thoroughly and you mitigate every risk that you can. We're trying to change the perceptions of what can be achieved with disability. I just, frankly, haven't experienced what I have in the past 2 months. I wish other outfits would take a similar approach.
Martin Hewitt there speaking to us a little earlier from Everest Base Camp. Some really powerful words from him about, you know, that photograph is incredible, isn't it, of the people, 100 people or more queuing to get to the top of Everest.
Well, and just how cautious people need to be when they choose which team to go with and the support network out there.